Ladies, I just wanted to share with you something that God's been showing me. I just got back from the pop-up. It was amazing. If you missed it, you'll have to catch the next one. But Pam shared just something that really resonated with me this week. Just as she shared her testimony, and just as we're sharing our testimonies, I know specifically for me with my marriage, right now God is showing me that my ministry is to marriages, that the work that he's done in my marriage, he wants to do through my marriage into the lives of others, into the marriages of others around me. And so he's making that more and more clear for me. And as he's doing that, Satan is trying to remind me of why I'm not qualified, of why my husband and I are not qualified to share our part in God's story. And so we have to constantly be shutting that down, reminding ourselves that's a lie, that the old is gone, the new has come. And so whatever it is for you, whatever Satan wants to make you believe is shameful or embarrassing, or the part of your story that you don't want anyone to know about, that you don't want to share with anybody else, Satan still owns your story. And if he still owns your story, then it can't be used for God's glory. And so God promises to use all of those things for our good and for his glory. And so the challenge is to you this week, ladies. Are you willing to surrender that thing that's shameful, embarrassing, that pride that you have, that you don't want anyone to know that? When that Holy Spirit within you is prompting you to share that, are you going to be willing to do it this week? And are you going to be willing to pray for opportunities to share that? Because God is faithful and he will provide those opportunities. So be praying, Lord, help me to get over those areas in my life that I don't want to share, that the areas that I'm vulnerable, even the hurt, the loss, those areas. Because God, those are the things that you used in my life to bring hope and healing, Lord, you know it. And so I know he's going to use it in your lives, guys. And so if you're willing to surrender whatever it is, for me, it was infidelity in my marriage. It was the loss of my mom and multiple miscarriages. And God has used those parts of my story to bring hope and healing into the lives of other people. Just as he comforts us in our time of hurt, he allows us to use those things in the lives of others if we're willing to surrender, if we're willing to be obedient to the Spirit within us when it prompts us to share it with another sister. So pray for opportunity this week. Be bold and courageous to share those parts of your story as the Spirit prompts you in the right context with the right person. And just watch what the Lord does. Watch how he uses it for good in your life and the lives of other women, and how it glorifies him. It'll bring him glory. So are you willing, ladies? So again, I hope you enjoyed the pop-up as much as I did. And thank you, Pam, for sharing your story and for allowing it to be used for God's glory.